Oh, this is bad. This is... It's not great, but it's reasonable. I just said it again. Whoa! 4x4. 4x4 is 16. Welcome to the Glimpse chain. You're number 3 in the Glimpse chain today. Hello. Hello, young sir. I hope this isn't the Blood Moon guy. Then I will so regret not playing the Foothills. Using Twitch Prime. Thanks for giving me your Twitch Prime. For more fish content? Oh, you want to see more fish content? If you guys missed that, I actually have that up on my website, but I didn't advertise it on social media. I recently played a league with fish, elves, merfolk, and it did reasonably well. Reasonably, there it is again. Oh, you're an editor, right, for Snapcardster? Looking forward to that. That actually, like, that thing has inspired me to work on my own version of that for Elves, which is kind of cool. I might shamelessly steal the structure of the article. You know what? I think I'm gonna run out the mirror entity because I'm scared he has counterspell here, and I don't want to lose myself in Messenger. He's probably reading it right now. Satellite picture. Have I tried Green Black Elves in Modern? Yes, I tried it in 2016 when I accidentally forgot my Ad Nauseam deck at home for MKM Strasbourg. So I threw it together and I came 1 win short of top 8. I even, like, my favorite memory of that was, like, my Infect opponent was attacking me for lethal on turn, I believe, 3. I think it might have been turn 3. And I played double Collected Company on his attack, hit something like 2 or 3 Shaman of the Pack, and actually killed him with that. I think the deck is a lot of fun in Modern, but I really don't know enough about Modern these days to tell you whether it's really good. Oh, see, he's good. He's first letting me attack, so now he can start the Plowshares, so I gain 1 less life. But I still have to call his bluff. Yeah. Oh, that was like, this is skill. This is like 1 point of life. Might be the difference between top 8 in the Pro Tour and not. Only an Ancestor of Glimpse, getting 3 subscribers a night, for me, that's a lot, actually. I think I only had, like, 16 or 17, maybe 18 before today, so now we are, like, in the 20s. It's pretty wild. Oh, Chitte? Okay. What are we gonna do to Chitte? I think... I really don't want to lose the mirror entity, but I will. Yeah, I will anyway. Let's just hope that this resolves. That would be nice. Then I have a good blocker to kill the Stoneforge. Then he has to... Well, then he can still kill both, but then... If this resolves, that would be pretty okay, even if he connects with Chitta next turn. It does! Okay, let's find... Okay. We need better things we can find. Maybe goblins. I will. I really don't know what the going rates for articles are these days. Like, I remember when I used to write for SCG, when I won the Bazaar of Moxon like 6 years ago. Five and some month. Cedric Phillips actually contacted me afterwards and told me that the 2 articles I did that well, that I actually doubled the money I would get. I guess it's like, I can say that. And that was really nice of him. Because I didn't even ask for that. He probably takes this Visionary here, right? I mean, the Priest is okay. Like, if you take the Priest, you are really scared of it. And you are basically saying, I don't have removal, I don't have anything. Okay. Opponent. What's it gonna be? Now your Chitta isn't as good anymore. The answer's more than maybe. Maybe he has better Skull in hand. Okay, it looks like he doesn't. Oh, Search for... Okay. Actually, he can flip Search, which turns into a land. That's actually really cute. So what's the plan? We can attack for 8. And then we get chitted back. Equipped. Food Chain Elves, no. That's one of the few things with Elves I haven't tried. So the thing here is, he can equip Chitta next turn, then he swings. Then respawns, we turn everything into 4/4s. Then that's bad for him. Kinda like that. Actually, turning everything into a 3/3 is already enough. So we can play this, and this is gonna be important. Can we attack? I think we can attack. Actually, we can attack with this one as well, because he can't afford to block this. And little does he know that we are not gonna pump. Me that my face. Oh, Baleful Strix. Oh, Baleful Strix is annoying. Can actually attack. It also makes it so that Mirror Entity can't really attack. What would he do for... oh, True Name? No, not True... oh! That's not nice. That's very unfair. Okay. Goodbye, Mirror Entity. Okay, now we're in trouble. Now we're into quite a lot of trouble. We need to find Rexage maybe. But even Rexage doesn't really do it. Because then you can still equip Chitta. Well, Beast Whisperer is close, but not good enough. So we can cast... what if we... well, if you run out Titania here, he's gonna kill Titania and Lana Wives. I guess we just attack here and hope he blocks with Baleful Strix. Of course he doesn't. Ah, that's Chitta. Where is a Disenchant? Disenchant would be amazing. I wonder whether I wanna draw, but I probably don't. Rexage? No? Oh. So now if he connects, he can actually take down a Beast Whisperer next turn, which is annoying. If I run out 2 Titanias, that also doesn't... I think we might have lost this unless we draw like Rexage in the next 2 turns or something. Actually, we can make... if we attack with Sylvan Messenger and he uses Chitta to give a -1/-1 to block the Stoneforge, then we can run out Beast Whisperer and it's gonna stick. So let's see if he sees that line. Yes. Looks like he goes for it. Yeah. Little does he know that's actually what we are looking for. Hi, Bobby. Okay, now we got a chance. Unless, of course, this always assumes he doesn't have anything. Thanks. Oh, okay, so he's digging for Swords to Plowshares here. I got Strifer and Jarvis applauding me. Oh, he found Swords to Plowshares. Well, there goes our plan. But maybe find Rexage now? I mean, if you find Rexage now here, I think you might actually be in a winning position. Well, that's not Rexage. Well, let's see. I guess I could have drawn a card. Water so clear you can see to the bottom. What is he looking for? Can't be looking for this card. At least, I guess you can, but... oh, Force. Well, Force is one of those few cards that doesn't really matter too much when you have Cavern involved. Okay, Rexage now. No Rexage. Almost want to put it on insect. You know what? I'm actually going to put it on insect. I'm not going to play the insect, but since he has force, and assuming we get back into the game, there's a chance. But this is going to be relevant. But he can equip Sword of Fire and Ice now if he has it. Oh, Better Skull? Okay. So one problem we have here now is, even if we get Rex Sage, it's gonna still die to Chitte. And then we have no way of getting rid of either Better Skull or the Baleful Strix, which I think... Yeah, okay. At this point, even if we draw Rex Sage next turn, I think it's too slow. Opponent should actually consider using his Chitte counters to kill us next turn. He's got like 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's one short. Next draw. No, another insect. At least I got the cavern right. Okay, so what's our plan? I think we're gonna try Carpet of Flowers again, even though it wasn't it's probably not great if they don't have removal. Choke, Chitte, and I think is Metsu Tribe Sniper actually gonna be okay? Nah, let's not use that. So crop rotation is out. Nettle Sentinel is out. Birchlaw out. Then one of those maybe. And then we're gonna see what happens. Eladamri. You see, there's one problem with Eladamri. It makes using... Well, you can't use your... I guess now that Death Champion is banned, it's not that big of a problem anymore. One problem with Eladamri in the past was that if you have Eladamri out, you cannot like target your own elves to untap them. Which isn't as big of an issue anymore now that we don't have Death Champion. The Forest Walk would be cute. Why did I even fetch? Oh, I was like, let's play with the card we don't have. I was convinced we would have a one-drop, like you always do in Elves. I should drink more. I'm getting dehydrated. Has anyone of you guys actually played the new Resident Evil 2? Oh, I hate that card so much. Actually, I really like Thoughtseize as a card, even though I really hate this card, which is kind of weird. Like, for example, I think Chitte is like... Chitte. Him is like barely playable, whereas Thoughtseize I think is really, really good. It's just... the funny part about like point discard, not like mass discard, is that I... forgot what I was about to say. You did? Yeah, I've been watching Excessive Profanity a lot over the last 2 days, and like watching him was so much fun that I actually considered buying the game, even though my friend told me it's 60 euros, which is like a lot for like a remake. So I'm not sure. I'm poor, you know. No, I'm not poor. I'm seriously not poor. Like, no, but it's an amount of money that certainly matters to me. So I'm not sure. Cradle, maybe? Or Cavern. Cavern would be nice. Okay, let's see what we can do. He probably has Snapcaster here, but we have to still do it. And this way we get to find out whether he has Snapcaster. Actually, we don't. But we certainly can't attack it, because if he has Snapcaster, using his Suri would be backbreaking. Was it 2001? I'm pretty sure that Resident Evil 2 is much older than 2001, right? Resident Evil 2. Oh, there's lots of plowshares. If only Leyline of the Void was main deck playable. I guess it's called Scavenging Ooze. I hate how my phone, like every time I open my phone it tells me whose birthday it is today. And I don't wanna like contact people and wish them happy birthday, even though I'm friends with them on Facebook. Because it would be like awkward. But Facebook, my phone is like, no, make an old connection, see your friends again, do it. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to, it's awkward. Okay, here comes Beast Whisperer. Don't force it. What? Why? What would he do in response? Brainstorm, maybe. Okay. Yeah. Another game I really enjoyed was Metal Gear Solid when that came out on the PlayStation. That, to me, is almost like the quintessential PlayStation game. It's like, it breaks the fourth wall at times. It's like super cool in many things it does. It has like, okay, the story is a little bit fucked up, but there's so many more things you can do than you would actually imagine while playing the game. Like, gives you a lot more freedom than you think. And that's something I really enjoyed. But I don't think I would need to play a remake of it. Maybe it actually exists, who knows. A lot of games are getting a remake these days. Oh, come on, again. This is the third time we've been Swords to Plowshare. What did we lose? We lost Beast Whisperer, Droid Arbor. Well, we're gonna take that. Hopefully the opponent is out of cards now. Another Baleful Strix. Okay. Did he sound? No, we didn't sound out Rex Sage. You call it Neo Elves? Yeah, I'm enjoying it quite a bit, even though like we didn't get very lucky today. So we can attack for 8. 1, 2, 3. But then we lose both elves, so we actually attack for much less. So we can attack for 4 and then regenerate it, or we attack with everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we attack for 4, 8, 12, 13, but then we lose Isuri and the guy. Romario. Right now we're calling it value elves. I don't know if that's what you want to call it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna attack with these two guys, and if they get blocked, I'm gonna regenerate them. Romario, how's Brazil doing? Should I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be for 8. I mean, if he has Swords to Plowshares, he would have probably used Swords to Plowshares already, so I think this is kinda safe to do. Yeah, take 8. And now please don't have Zealous Persecution. Okay, Stoneforge. He might actually get Better Skull. Oh, he still gets Chitte. Play Chitte! Let me find an answer for it. It's not attacking. So now we can attack for, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 13. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if opponent has nothing, he is dead. And one of his cards is Chitte. So... God, if he has Snapcaster Mage Swords to Plowshares again... Yeah, Elfish Ringleader, right? I mean, that's the dream, right? If you create a wonky version of a deck, and over the years it actually becomes the accepted standard list, and everybody just calls it like by the original name, then you made it. I don't think he has it. I think he doesn't have it, because he would have used it on his turn. Did we win the match? That would be insane. I think you only won the game. Julian 23 wins. Okay, anything else you want to change? I think the rest is fine. The Matsu Tribe Sniper. Maybe we actually want the Matsu Tribe Sniper because it also makes it so that you can connect more easily with Chitte. That's just such a bad card, right? I mean, unless you're actually tapping down the big guys. I almost want to get Bachuka Bog. But you know what I really want to get? Carpet of Flowers early on, and then Sylvan Messenger his ass every single turn. Sylvan Messenger, Kevin. Kevin, Sylvan Messenger, Sylvan Messenger, bam, 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 bam. It does kill Strix, but that's literally the only thing it does. And, not sure that's where I wanna be. The only way I can see running it for... Oh god, this hand is... oh god. You might think that this hand is okay, but this hand is really bad. Actually, let's do it. Like, if he's kept a hand that relies a lot of 1-for-1 trading, then this hand is actually okay. If he kept a hand that's more aggressive, that goes like connect chitter quickly, then we are screwed. And there's also a chance that we can actually draw acceleration. But not having acceleration is the biggest issue in a deck like this. Is he gonna take a Suri? Yeah, this hand does nothing. Ooh, okay, so we found this. Now we need to find Kevin. Actually, there's a good chance he took out all his forces. Subject isn't cool, but he makes it anyway. He may not have style. He makes up in denial. What? Oh, whoa, opponent missed a land drop. Haha, Mr. Greed. Mr. Greedy bitch. He's like, no, I'm not gonna use my swords to plowshares. No, I'm gonna take the damage. And they're like, okay, we're gonna make you use it now. Hey, do that pretty thing. Do you guys know what my local Wi-Fi is called? Pretty fly for a Wi-Fi. Pretty fly for a Wi-Fi. Oh, he found the shit? Well, actually, this is the best possible trade we can get for Zealous Persecution. Oh, chitter. I think I'm actually gonna run out Priest. If I draw a land, I might actually connect Chitter next turn. And if I don't draw a land, I can still Sylvan Messenger or something. You come here for the puns? Oh, you don't come here often then. Oh, hello, Wafer Strix. Opponent kept a questionable hand. Actually, it's not that questionable. I think I actually want to do the more mana efficient thing and do it like this. Trying too hard and he's not quite hip, but in his own mind he's the total champ. Cradle would be nice. Cradle would be really nice here. Oh, Force! Force pitch Force, okay. I wish this was an elf. Now we got Chitte. Don't you Spy Pierce me. Why would you have Spy Pierce, right? What? You didn't swords even though you could have done? I'm a little bit scared that he might have Chitte in hand. That's just the vibe I'm getting from the way he's played thus far, but this... Oh, okay. So, if he scries, then he actually gets to flip it. Yeah, if he needs 7. So let's play the guy who doesn't die to Chitte connect next turn. Yeah. What? So many swords? Oh, if he... Okay, so I think we are actually in a decent position unless he finds Snapcaster Mage. Might have actually been correct to play the Messenger, even though I... Yeah, I guess I should have somewhat anticipated the second swords. Like, getting swords on Sylvan Messenger is not the end of the world. Getting swords on Beast Whisperer without getting value of it first is annoying. It's like the Swords of Plowshares, your Chitte, that's 4 mana. Okay, opponent's down to 2 cards. Kevin would be nice, so I can make sure... Oh, yes! Go to school for... This is what I play Elves for. I know that this resolves. School for... but actually that's the best one we could... Hopefully he doesn't have Thoughtseize, but I guess he would have played that. It's what I go to school for. Opponents just don't have anything, so we can win the game. I really want to draw a land next turn so I can play Sylvan Messenger and equip Chitte. What's this gonna be? Mass Removal? Supreme Verdict? Chase? Oh, Chase Bounce Messenger would be insane. The value. Okay. It's okay. Inside her home to make sure that she's alone. Chase Bones. Yeah, I'm really excited for the Champions League. Really, really excited to see how that's gonna work. Also, like, a lot of teams actually have some trouble with injuries. Like, I think PSG is missing like half their team. Actually, PSG is missing Cavani. They're missing Neymar. So I guess they're playing with Mbappé, Di Maria, and Draxler. I guess that's still okay. You know which game I'm actually looking forward to the most? Except for, of course, Bayern against Liverpool. Messenger is okay. It's the card that gets sided out the most, usually. I'm most looking forward to Ajax against Real. Ajax said they could have sold the stadium 3 times. They could have sold out the stadium 3 times, which is like kind of crazy to me. Opponent, what did he do on the Ponder? Apparently he didn't need Ponder. So he played Chase and Underground Sea. So I can play the Rex Sage. Problem is, like, I fully expect Snapcaster Mage, Swords to Plowshares. I can play Beast Whisperer into Priest of Titania. Maybe we should really just, like, value his ass again. Like, I think there's actually no point in even equipping Chitter, because hasn't used Snapcaster yet, and I'm so sure he has Snapcaster Chase. Gonna play the guy that doesn't die to Cell's Persecution. Last league we started out 2-0, but then we got 3 losses, so we ended 2-3. Oh god, we might actually have to discard at some point. Waiting for me to arrive. So we could equip Chitter, but I really think it's not worth it. Attack Chase. Is this gonna be Schnappcaster? Miles, if you know what I mean. Schnappcaster. In Russian, I was told he's called the Mage of the Quick Magic. In French, they probably call him like Snapcaster. No, I never learned French. Oh, Sudden's Persecution, okay. Oh, it grows your dudes, so that makes sense. Le Schnappcaster. Er ist ein Schnappkasper. I've never heard Schnappkasper, but I actually kind of like that. Schnappcaster. That's actually also the reason I wanted to play something that doesn't die to Sudden's Persecution pre-combat. So, if we had equipped Chitter to Messenger, we could actually get counters on it. But overall, I think we are actually like beating Chase right now. Yeah, okay. You double killed our dude. Imagine if we gave him... okay. Death Touch now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Priest. And once again, he didn't get to use Ascanta, which is also important. So this is what you do with like a green deck if you play against blue. You keep them busy, you make them respond, you make them answer. You don't let them get card advantage, and then there's Chase. And Chase is the one thing we can't really answer because we don't have Green Revoker. Green Revoker would be amazing. Thoughtseize, pick your poison. I wonder what this... Oh, I remember this button. I was like, I have so many buttons now, I don't know which ones to press, but I think I know which ones. This one's my favorite new one. I'm not sure when I'm supposed to use that, but I added that, and I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, Beast Whisperer seems like the correct pick, I would guess. Pawn is also down to 9 minutes, but that's probably not going to be a problem. How are we down to 12 life? Oh, we have Horizon Canopies. What? That's cute. You get that. Okay, so what else? What else is gonna happen? Can we kill Chase now? Probably not. We can actually... Oh, we have Isuri. I think we could kill Chase, maybe. Unless he has Snapcaster again. But we're gonna try. So... I like how we played Chitter but never used it. What if we send everything at Chase? One, two, three, four, five. So this could be a 5, but then we trade. But that's okay. He's probably wants to use his counter, right? It depends. I think for Miracles, it would actually be like okay to bring in the Surgical against Elves. Most other decks probably wrong. It's probably wrong. But I played so many times against Anorak, and he got so desperate. He eventually realized he might actually want like a one-off Surgical for Violet Symbiote, because it's the card that really kills him. I think equipping Chitter is what I wanna do, but I think I can't do that. I could also attack with Priest and Sylvan Messenger. But then, if he really wants to, he can keep Chase. But we also get to keep our Sylvan Messenger and Priest. But I think overall I probably should just like go for the highest upside, which is killing Chase. Why? For strategical reasons. Most people don't think in like strategical terms, they only think in tactical terms. Oh, is he gonna try to find something? I found another Chase. Okay, well. We can try. Okay, now we... Actually, we could regenerate it and strand the other Chase in his hand. I don't hate that. Then we can also play more stuff post-combat next turn. Regenerate another target elf. Post-combat this turn. And we still get to deal 1 damage to Chase. Okay, so let's just draw some cards. The thing that could actually get me is Celis Persecution. Is it still in his graveyard? Why is it not? Oh, you already flashed it back? Didn't even notice. Oh, you got wrecked in Dust too? We should really play. We should really play. I guess we are friends on Facebook. I would love to play with you. Like, I'm probably rusty, but even though like back when I played with Mark a couple of years ago and Mark was like really into it, I think I wasn't on his level, but I was like close-ish. I hope you're not still watching, Mark. Maybe you were like far ahead of me and just played it easy. I don't remember, but yeah. I could use the new animation when I'm about to generate infinite mana. Oh, look at this guy! He minuses Chase to get the Snapcaster back. That's pretty good. And then that means he probably has Celis Persecution. No, he doesn't. He only has swords. You only have swords, okay. I don't even know what these things mean. MGE, DMG. And he's global. Wasn't it free to cast? Yeah, but I didn't want to. Like, I didn't want to overcommit on the board because, like, one way he could get back is Celis Persecution. So I really wanted to play like a minimum number of cards that I need to play here in order to still put up some pressure. Okay, that's not what I wanted. So let's put this on the dude that doesn't die to Celis Persecution. And should I play more creatures here? I think I don't want to play more creatures here. But I want to get back Priest. Oh, is this Salus Persecution? It is. But adding mana doesn't really do anything. At least we still get to kill a Snapcaster. I guess I could have played this better by not playing a land. Like, not cycling this aggressively. Like, I probably should have attacked first. Now that I think about it. I think I'm gonna kill it right away. There's like a super outside chance that he has some kind of interaction that he can use on his turn. Yeah, had I not played the land pre-combat and not cycled as aggressively, I could have played more creatures now. I think we're in an okay position, but the Escanta is really annoying. He also has another Snapcaster and another Chase in hand. So if he goes Chase minus, we cannot kill the Chase. If he taps out for Chase, and if he goes Chase plus, we can also not kill the Chase. So maybe he wants to go Chase plus. I was about to say we really need to find Beast Whisperer, but we can't. There's no more Beast Whisperers. That's actually a thing that's somewhat problematic now. Oh, is he gonna oh no, he's gonna play Chase. I was like, is he gonna play Better Skull? Do it. He can actually bounce his own Stormforge to find Shitter if he still has that. Oh, this is bad for us now. Guess we can once again draw a card, but it's really not doing anything. Okay, now we're gonna put up some pressure. Equip. I think we might actually lose this now. Well, we are drawing poor because we also don't have access to Beast Whisperer. Like, Beast Whisperer is the card that, like, usually if you come back with Beast Whisperer. But he took out a lot of, like, this is also going towards what I mentioned about the strategic nature. Like, if you think, like, 10 turns ahead, like, you don't think ahead with regards to how the match actually plays out, but, like, on a strategic level, like, what's supposed to happen on each side. And, like, not having access to Beast Whisperer is a big downside. Like, imagine if you had Beast Whisperer here, we could play it, we could draw, like, 4 more cards or something. But, so basically he took out the core of our deck. He took out the reason we are not playing Natural Order or Glimpse, pretty much. So now we are really just, like... Yeah, we're pretty much just a limited deck. I wonder if we still have Isuri, I don't even remember. I think Isuri is gonna... Yeah, Isuri is gonna as well, like... now you got the Thoughtseize. The Tactical Thoughtseize on the Rec Stage. The Rec Stage would have been really good. Okay, so what if we send everything at Chase now? I don't hate sending everything at Chase. Then he blocks the Fintorn Elves and then we deal enough. Let's do that. Oh, this sounds amazing. This is the opening of Final Fantasy VI. Should we send Priest? Let's not send Priest. I mean, if he has Swords to Plowshares, then we're screwed. Then we get punished for not sending Priest. But it looks like he only has Better Skull. Of course, if he has another Chase, then that's bad for us. We could try to kill the Charm token with Script Ranger when he attacks, and we give it like -3 Flash and Script Ranger block. That's not good. We could trade it for the Heritage Troop, but that's also not good. Like, none of that really does something. So I really just think we equip to... Actually, we equip to Priest, it's not that bad. We can grow Priest big enough to make Better Skull unable to attack. But of course that makes it so that he really wants to kill Priest, and usually, like, the creature... You want to distribute what your opponent wants to kill. You don't want one creature that he really wants to kill and the other two not to care about. You want to, like, have a balance. Scanter, he's probably looking for us also plowshares. Finds counterspell. Oof, that's bad. He can counterspell Script Ranger. Oh god, no! He can counterspell Script Ranger! Script Ranger could carry the chitter. Oh no! Maybe we can find something, but... Oh, that would have been really important. On the other hand, we can attack next turn with the chitter, and he cannot really block. Yeah, he can't block here. But now I can't run out the Strip Ranger. Be my lover, wanna be my lover. La my lover. La 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 la. Okay, let's equip this to something that's bad. Equip to this one. He can block and bounce. You mean it's charm? Yeah, that he can do that. But then we can flash in Script Ranger and then he can't counterspell. Also, if he does that, by the way, guys, if you want to do it like technically the correct way, even though in this matchup it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. But one trick to do is if you go bounce Better Skull and put it back with Stoneforge, first activate Stoneforge, then respond to that by bouncing Better Skull. Because if you do it the way most people do it, like bounce Better Skull, then if your opponent goes respawns, kill your Stoneforge, then you can't put it in again. Anyway, where was I? I was attacking. Let's see what the opponent's gonna do. Actually, if he goes block bounce, oh yeah, that's actually annoying in the way that he makes the space tower counters. So let's do that. Actually, what if we just call it? Then we get 2 more counters. Because if he pump twice and then he puts it back to his hand, then he can still counterspell. But then end of turn he puts it back in, and then we Script Ranger. I don't hate that. Then we only have 1 counter, but then we have Script Ranger attacking next turn. Whereas if we call it here, then we get 5 counters on this. Then we can't really fight over this. I wonder what's better. You mean I could kill Stoneforge now? What if I kill Stoneforge now? I actually don't hate killing Stoneforge now. It's actually... Actually, I don't hate that. That's a pretty good point. Also, you really need to go to the bathroom again. Oh yeah, I really like that. I think they can put it back in. But yeah, then they lose access to counterspell. Which could be huge. Like, imagine if he had choke here. Oh god, imagine if he had choke here. Of course, if his last card is counterspell and force, then I think he can do it. Ah, see, opponent actually does it the right way. No. Build your own viable symbiote. Yay. Yay. So this one dies. And now we can play our Script Ranger. And untap this guy. I think I didn't even need to do that. But the more cards I have in hand, the more dangerous I look to him, I guess. I'm not gonna equip the Script Ranger yet, because for some reason he attacks. I think I'm gonna... Actually don't mind blocking even, I'm not sure. No, the Yascanta. The Yascanta is the thing that, like, if we do lose, which is still, I think, somewhat likely, Yascanta might be the reason for that. Maybe we actually end up running him out of cards that actually do something. He's left with, like, only counter spells and draw spells. How many swords are gone? 1? 2, only 2 swords gone? Oh, that's the 3rd swords. It's probably gonna hit Script Ranger. Scotty doesn't know, don't tell Scotty. Choke would be so amazing if he could actually eventually get that. What is he, the opponent? Oh no. What is he gonna flashback? Oh no, he has Zealous Persecution. Oof. That's one reason to put the shit on Script Ranger, I guess. Oh, that's really bad for us. I guess, you know. Grow. He dies to time. I think he won't die to time. What's going on? Oh, okay. Trading assaults to plowshares? Trading a jitter counter for assaults to plowshares? Yes. Please. But now we need to find something. If we do find choke now, I think he still has a lot of lands that end up untapping. But yeah, Beast Whisperer would be nice, but we can't find that. Do we even have Sylvan Messenger left? We really don't have a lot left. Oh, hello. Well, actually, no, not Fiona and me. So we take 6 next turn, then we can crack back, but that doesn't do much. So I think I want to find a creature that can... all of this isn't great. If he has another Snapcaster Mage, I think then we're screwed. Oh, sorry. Oh, well, that kills us. We can't block. He got the Exodia. Actually, it doesn't kill us yet. But it's pretty close to killing us. Guess we can spare a Cradle. It also makes... Oh, whoa, opponent! Opponent should have used the Escanta. Well, I guess. Doesn't really matter too much. He could have used the Escanta twice. And now we are literally dead. Too bad. That didn't feel good, like... I think in the end the Escanta was what got us. Not being able to answer Escanta for such a long while. We actually managed to deal with both chases. I think this deck is still missing something. There's still something, I don't know, I can't really put my finger on it. Maybe it's actually something like Decay or something, or Assassin's Trophy. But the deck is, it certainly feels like the deck is still missing something. Bathroom break. Aha! Just in time. Yeah. It looks a bit awkward. Insects full of Senates, but I kinda like this hand, especially on the draw. Like hands that have a lot of upside potential, I like on the draw quite a bit. You're back from outer space. Yeah, one acceleration. I always want acceleration. This could actually be Canadian Threshold. Like if you see Wooded Foothills go, most of the time it's actually Canadian Threshold trying to hide as not being... Like there used to be a time like in 2009-10 If you saw Would Put Hits go, it was almost certainly Canadian Threshold. And this actually looks like it is. Oh well. I wish it was Canadian Threshold, but looks like we might be getting destroyed pretty soonish here. What, Ruby Medallion? Oh, is this Red Storm? Red Space you cast cost 1 less to play? Oh, okay. Show me what you can do. Desperate Ritual. Bonus round, whatever. What does it do? Until end of turn, what? Whenever a player casts an instant sorcery spell, that player copies it and may choose some targets for the copy. What? He got 1 mana. He pays 1 mana for 2 Burning Wish? Okay, this is pretty wild. Hazoret's Undying Fury? Exile the top 4 cards, you may cast any number of non-land. What? Any number of non-land cards with convert mana cost 5 or less from among. Without paying their mana cost? And he got the double? That's who cares? What the fuck?
Combo whore.
What the? Why is there a leyline? What? What is this deck? There's intuition on me? I have no idea what's going on. I wonder how it's gonna kill me. Hardcast Emerald? Probably something you can grab with Burning Wish. Probably Tendrils. This deck is amazing. Okay, intuition me. Do it. If I had White Leyland, maybe we should bring in White Leyland against this. Oh, yeah, good point. If they have Leyline, they probably have Helm. Probably either Helm or Tendrils. But imagine somebody walks into his first Magic tournament and the opponent does this to him. So I can tell him what he gets, right? Put that card into your hand. You have 3 mana right now, so you can cast Burning Wish, but then you don't have any mana. So you get Past in Flames. Oh, I forgot he gets intuition for mana then, probably. But yeah, let's see what happens. La 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 la. Oh well, here we go. That was desperate. I still got a screenshot where I played Modern Magic Online, and my opponent on the, was it the second or the first turn? I think it might actually be the first turn. On the first turn is attacking me with 4 Primeval Titans. It's the fucking first turn and he's attacking me with 4 Primeval Titans. I just captured it. A kid walks into his first Modern FNM. It's like, welcome to the game, kid. Nikos, I did, but actually almost quite a while ago. But thank you. This version looks so much fun. I really don't know what's going on, but this version looks like it can really go off more than any like more in a more flashy way, I would say. Like everything else you've seen many times and it's deterministic most of the time, but this is like, this guy might actually play his entire library now. Oh, you're right. The guy that it doesn't show the floating mana. Let's enable that. Now you can see the floating mana. He has a lot of floating mana. He's gonna grape shot us. And empty the war on us. You get double. How is this not the best deck in Legacy? Oh, jeez. I sound like a guy who just played his first Legacy tournament ever, right? When we played in Beijing, in the All of Legacy tournament, we had Matthew with us. And Matthew used to play some Magic in the past, but he has never played Legacy. So we gave him Legacy Burn and made him play in the tournament, which was like a high stakes tournament, like a really high stakes tournament. And like every round, I came to him and I was like, "Hey Matthew, how did it go?" And he was like, "Oh, that was crazy, dude. The guy, he had like a 20-20, and the other one is a 15-15, and then he had this guy, he's like a 7-7 flying lifelink demon." It was so much fun to him. He lost horribly. I think he might have gotten. I think he won against goblins, yeah. But he had so much fun. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. And that's pretty much how if like a very positive person walks into the first Legacy tournament and they get destroyed like no tomorrow, that's what it probably feels like. So what are we taking out? Definitely 7 Messenger. Rex Sage, I don't know, we might keep that. Script Rangers out. And then it depends on whether we want Bochuka Bog or not. But I think we actually keep the crop rotation just because it speeds us up quite a bit. Maybe we can blow him out with the crop rotation. Actually, let's keep that. In which case we take out Senate. There's nothing we really want to Senate for, it's a little slow. Oh, we still have to take out more? Maybe we run the 61. Actually, we should take out a Visionary. Visionary? No! Doesn't let me. It already accepted the 61. 61 Master Race? What's the most significant thing that happened in 1961? In the world? I would like to go first, yes. I guess this is what we have. We need to top deck something in the first 2 draw steps, otherwise this is gonna be pretty horrible. But this has a lot of potential, and that's why I wanna play it. Yeah. Charizard, that's a good point. We could be doing what the opponent is doing, instead we're here casting 1/1s for 1. Na 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 na. Okay, now hit us. Give us something good. Dealer, 1 time. I'm not even sure what something good would be. Maybe even just like a map. Actually, things I would be okay drawing: Visionary, Beastmaster, Beast Whisperer, Mindbreak Trap, Crop Rotation, even Sylvan Messenger. Pyroclasm, that would be bad, but I guess actually it wouldn't be the worst. Yeah, opponent plays like this is the craziest value deck I've seen in quite a while. Also, the way it goes off is super flashy. I'm loving it. Glimpse in Order, yeah. Pretty much, and we also changed the mana base. The mana base is now a Dork-based mana base as opposed to like the more Glimpse-friendly mana base with Heritage Shields and Nettle Sentinels. Also, only like 1 Aquarian Ranger because Script Ranger is like has a lot of upsides in a non-Glimpse build. You can see it on my website, by the way. You can also see it here. What he just played? Okay, Rex Stage would be nice then. You can see it here in the Cardboard.Live extension. Place could be see top 8 at the Legacy GP. Yes, very easily. Oh no! Oh, maybe it's just making goblins. Yeah, 1961 is when they started building the Berlin Wall. That's true. There's a famous... What? He just played another... Okay. There's a famous quote in German that says, "Nobody has the intention of building a wall," which is like what they said back then when there were rumors of them building the wall. And then like the very next day they got the wall up. Okay, so if we can find Rex Stage, could be okay here. Scepter. Better than all. While Leyline we cannot cast, but we can draw Birchclaw Rangers, in which case we might be able to cast Leyline. We also have a lot of mana. Okay, now we don't have as much mana anymore. We still have enough mana to Rex Sage, to send up for a Rex Sage, even though it might not be good. Oh, come on! Well, I guess we attack. There's a chance that the opponent just is sitting on air, but why would you... Maybe he has a lot of mana and he really wanted to get that second medallion out. But he also must have a lot of top decks. Oh, what?! Each player discards the hand, then draws 7 cards. How likely do you think we are going to survive? Actually, we could draw a Mindbreak Trap. How likely do you think we are going to survive this? We are going to be to survive this. We are probably doomed, but we can draw like 2 Mindbreak Traps. We do no Mindbreak Traps. Okay, we are fucked. We are fucked big time, probably. No, we're not running Packmaster on this one. We already have so much mid-range value, I think Packmaster would be too much. I love that koala bear. Row cry. Yeah, we are pretty much toast. What? Okay, well, that was surprising. He got pretty deep, but still couldn't get it. You know, maybe I actually want to choke him. Shuffle them up. Shuffle them up. Shuffle them up. So like this, I probably won't need the Visionary because he's too fast, but this might get Rex Sage. But he had actually draw 10, right? He had like draw 7 and then he saw 3 more of the Brainstorm. No, this is not gonna do it. I guess we'll try. Yeah, this on top is... Actually, this is not bad. We have Rex Sage to screw him if he goes for like a turn 2, what's it called? Medallion. And then we have Titania for a lot of mana to do broken stuff, as well as Visionary to find the broken stuff that we still need to draw. Fight a flame on the first turn? That can't be good for us. And Lotus Pit. What? No! Are we? I was promised I would get a turn 2. Is he gonna kill us? Maybe he's desperately trying to dig for something. Oh, he passes perfect. Well, actually, is it really perfect though? I think we're just gonna establish our Vindicate guy. Like next time we're gonna start doing the same again. Or we try to kill him soonish. No, I think I wanna be somewhat safe-ish. What if I play this first? No, I need to do it like this. Okay. Opponent built this tower of cards, and we are slowly disassembling it again. I wonder how good the ley line is actually. How much it does to stop him. I still can't believe we won the last game. It makes no sense we were able to win the last game. How you gonna win when you snap on these? One of the fattest Assassin's Creed. Yeah, they have wishes, but if it like cuts down the way they're gonna kill you by like half, then it does a lot. So now I think there's a good chance we have him next turn. If you find white mana and mirror entity, that's a good way we go infinite. Actually, we do go infinite if we find that. Okay, it looks like opponent conceded. Every time my Magic on it starts lagging badly, it usually means the opponent conceded. It's like a tell. Imagine that happened in real life. Your opponent goes like, oh, concede. Oops. Oh no, damn. That was a weird experience. I was sure he had us dead in the second game. That was super strange, right? The first time it was like all fireworks. Second game it was like all fireworks, but they didn't fire. I really shouldn't check my work emails while at home. So something we do at oh, here's the match. At the big trade fairs is you can come to our booth, and then you can fill out or you can write a postcard that we will then take to Kenya, and we will send that from Kenya. So you can send greetings from Kenya, even though you haven't even been there yet. And we've been doing that for quite a while. I actually stole that from North Korea because North Korea used to do that when they still went to trade fairs. And we are still doing that, even though North Korea doesn't go to trade fairs anymore. And that was kind of cool. A lot of people actually, like, they later on bring back the cards and they're like, oh, remember us from last year? We filled out the card at your booth, it finally arrived. Because it usually takes a while. So the opponent is probably on Grixis Delver, at least that's what it says here, so I don't want to get dazed. Putting this on Insect might be wrong, but like the biggest blowout would be losing the bottom foothills to Stifle, and sometimes they run like 2 Stifles. And I want to make it really awkward for them, because they apparently kept the hand because they wanted to do something with it, and if it's not bolting our turn 1 play, which it turned out not to be, then it's probably dazing our turn 1 play, which they couldn't. And now we can even make it so that, actually, we shouldn't play the Visionary first, we should first get in the attack. Because if we played the Visionary first, he would kill the Symbiote in response, and then we would miss out on 1 damage. I've been there many times when I was like not concentrated and played like shit. And that's what happened. Ah, see. Okay, so it looks like he really doesn't have Bolt. I wonder what he's up to. Wasteland. Oh, Wasteland in the Insect one? I guess that means we get to keep the Cradle. Even though I would have certainly liked to keep the Insect one. Let's attack first. Oop, no. Needs mana. Let's see if this is the bug. No, it should be right. Force? Counterspell. Oh, days. We can pay for that. Another days? Oh, so it was like a double day? Okay, this is a lot of value. The thing that actually annoys me now is that we don't have the extra creature for Cradle. And our insect keeps crushing in. Since the opponent doesn't present a clock, we can actually play the waiting game and not run into even more dazes that he might or might not have. I wonder what his hand is. Must be like all counter spells. This is free. Actually, let's do it like this. This really needs to... Oh, not Force of Will? Ooh. I wonder what his long game is gonna be now. I mean, right now even the board is just beating him. I wonder what he has. Maybe, I don't know. True Name Nemesis would be the best he can play now. Well, there it is. This one just draws extra cards. And the first game you don't have to fear mess removal, so you don't have to be too aggressive. You can really just play the long game, the waiting game. Let's see if he dazes this, if he still has a daze. Like, the more cards I make him play, the less likely he is to have like a Force of Will for when it really matters, maybe later on. Oh, no, he's like, okay, I've seen enough. Seen enough! And since this is Grixis Diver, you have a pretty decent sideboard against what he's doing. We got all of this. Choke, Metsu Tribe Sniper for Diver. 2 Cardboard of Flowers, 2 Meek Stones. So I usually take out like 2 of those, or 3 even, probably 3. Rex Sage, Nettle Sentinel. I'm missing something. And then you can take out 2 of those because of like mana issues. Even though like we have Cardboard of Flowers. Maybe I'm actually gonna take out Virtual Rangers and keep this one. Like, Virtual Rangers is more for like the explosive combo turns, which post-board against the Delver deck aren't that. They do happen, but they're not as common, and it's not as essential, because like even if you don't get to kill them on the same turn, if you get to play like half your deck, you can still go like Choke or even like Meek Stone sometimes even just does it. Opponent mulligan to 6 and we got a stable mana base. Let's play this. Okay, let's jump back into the playlist. Okay, if I could not draw any more lands for the rest of the game, that would be probably okay. This is enough lands to last for like 10 turns, even if he has like removal. I wonder whether I would play Choke here if I drew it. It's gonna force it. I mean, I can totally see forcing that, and might be correct, but it certainly feels good from my end to see him force this, because then next turn he can play Beast Whisperer and it can't be dazed. Assuming he doesn't have Bolt for Dryad, but even if he has Bolt for Dryad, that's even better, because then that's one less Bolt or one fewer Bolt that he to direct Beast Whisperer. And he would probably Bolt Landwives anyway. We should also make sure to run out Cradle soonish, so the second Cradle doesn't get stranded in our hand. I guess there's not really much he wants to Wasteland anyway this far. Dryad Arbor. If you draw Cavern now, well, Stone is also okay. But let's do it like this. I think we already established that he probably doesn't have Lightning Bolt, but he might have another Force. So if he fetches and draws a Lightning Bolt now, the odds of that are okay for me. Yo, Beachy Freak. How's it going? Oh, that's the Bolt. Well, look at me, Mr. Know-It-All. Opponent probably knew more than we did. Opponent's smart. Of course he's smart, right? He outsmarted us. Oh!
Double kill.
Okay. Well, we drew another one of those. Let's run this one out. I should probably fetch first because he has shown Stifle. It's a card he pitched to Force, which usually means he has a second Stifle. Like in the deck, not necessarily in hand. Okay. You could make a case for playing the Meekstone later on, but I really want to play it now where it's the most likely to resolve. If that means that Delva's gonna say a 1-1 for the rest of the game, that's fine for me. So... now we need to draw either a creature or another land. I said I didn't want to draw any extra lands. So, but yeah, the card I want to draw the most right now is Cavern, actually. Oh yeah, I've been quite busy in November and December, but I do have some time for streaming now, so here I am. Even though you're tuning in towards the tail end of the stream, we're in the... is this the second? No, it's the third match of the league. We already played an entire league, but we will play more leagues in the future. So does he have another days? Does he have days in the first place? I don't know, but I think I actually want to wait. The pressure is not real, so let's just wait. And this is another bolt that's not directed at Beast Whisperer. Opponent is like, I could flip the Stalva all day, but I really don't want to. Da 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 loca. What's going on over there? Oh, nothing, actually. Let's take the damage. Senate. Senate is annoying because Senate can actually be spell pierced. I hope he doesn't have spell pierced. Actually, I'm gonna... if he has days, that's okay. Because if he doesn't have days, this is huge. Hardcast days, maybe? Doesn't. Okay, so we're gonna draw a card. Or actually, Metsu Tribe Sniper? No, it's... his dude is not flying yet. Oh, okay, here we go. Worst case, he has another Fog Bolt. He doesn't pass the turn immediately. Or accept the pass turns, I guess. Oh, Electrickery! This guy has it all. Imagine if he didn't have the Meekstone. We would be so dead without the Meekstone.
Double kill.
Okay, now the Cavern, maybe. Oh, is this gonna be a fish? No? Okay. I'm really disciplined right now because there's no pressure on us. Otherwise, I would probably need to run out the Beast Whisperer. And that's the difference that Meekstone makes. Meekstone... oh, a Braid. Okay. Okay. The aggro is on. Show us your true colors, opponent. How much do you want to commit to this? I guess he just has to, right? Maybe we find another Meekstone. Oh, true name? Ooh, trouble. But now we have perfect information, which is kind of cool. Well, now we find you. Let's not lose life. Okay, so now next turn we actually gotta find Meekstone. This turned into kind of a weird game, actually. Imagine if he doesn't have a second Underground Sea. Oh, there it is. There goes the Meekstone. Meekstone gain is like, I don't know, 30 life or something. Okay. If the opponent now found a second, like a Forcifer, that would be bad, but otherwise, let's see. No, 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 no. Oh, see, this is the bug part about Cavern. You have to make sure that you really get to spend the Cavern mana, because if you tap Cavern first, then you're not gonna get to use it. We can find Metsu Tribe Sniper, but that still doesn't solve our problem. What if we find just like a 1 mana elf? Actually, Heritage Shoot. Oh, did I side it out? No, we still have Heritage Shoot. Okay, so we can actually draw a lot of cards still. Or can we? Actually, we can draw 2 more cards. But there's a chance. But we need to find the other Meekstone. Or Chitte. Does Chitte do it? No. Oh, because we tapped the Horizon Canopy, but we kinda had to. Or can we kill the opponent, actually? No, we can't. Well, we can attack for... No, it doesn't matter. But we can play the Mirror Entity. It's just... I really wanted the Cradle. Chitte gains 4 life, you're right, actually. Totally forgot about that. Like, I was like, okay, we take down Insectile, but we still... Yeah, Chitte puts you to 1. That's a good point. Maybe we should just do the Chitte thing. Thing is, I really want to play Cavern Mirror Entity and see what happens, but I probably shouldn't. I can't win, because if I play Mirror Entity, I can activate Mirror Entity for 3 and attack for 3, but that doesn't get me... So I guess I have to try Chitte. Oh, if he has Force of Will here, we are screwed. Did he actually draw Force of... Oh, okay. Looks like he didn't. Or should I actually put it on a bigger guy? Maybe I should put it on a bigger guy. But if he had removal, he would have used it anyway, I think. You know what he could have? Stifle. Stifle would be really bad for us. Well, a burn spell would also be really bad for us, I guess. Gain 2 life. And gain 2 life. We already saw 2 lightning bolts and a fog bolt. It's not super unlikely he wouldn't have another one. Okay, I think we can win now. Pretty sure we can win now. We don't even need to bounce something, and we just like play the uncounterable Mirror Entity. Grow our team. Yeah, Young Pyromancer. That's not... Actually, if he has another spell... Huh. On the other hand, we can go to 6 to 8 now. Chocolate Man, I haven't seen you in forever. How have you been? I think we're just gonna try this. Oh, Carpet of Flowers. Well, that actually that actually doesn't help us. Well, the game just a moment ago, this game seemed very over for us. Oh, we even fought the Meekstone now. Okay, okay. Are you ready to party? Yeah, but it's looking good now. Unless he found Stifle, but I think... Yeah, Stifle? No, Stifle would still not win it, because he needs to Stifle Mirror Entity and Chitte. Shandover River. Gonna run this one out as well. And then... Can we actually play around Stifle? What if he activate for... So, if he has Stifle, he has 3 blockers. So we need a 4th attacker that deals 10. We don't have that. Let's go all in. Okay, perfect. I just realized our creatures don't... Well, they will attack next... untap next turn.
Finish him.
Opponent conceded already? Looking good? I can't click. Oh, well, it looks like... Every time the opponent concedes, my match crashes.
Brutality.
Awesome. I think I do remember you. I'm pretty sure I remember you, but I haven't seen you in a long time. Your 0 as an O stands out. Like, I remember the way names look and the colors associated with them. But then if somebody asks me what's the name, I'm like, oh, actually it's like purple and has like, it starts with a C and has like a lead character in it. I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired. Been streaming for quite a while now, but I hope that we can finish this league with at least a 3-2. I hope a 4-1. That would be nice. 2 more rounds to go. But yeah, this deck is supposed to be good against Server, and it kinda was right now. Yeah. Take me home, country roads. Oh, here we go. Somebody questioned whether cucumbers are like the most wild, evil food in the world. And I wanted to correct them, but then the match came up. Oh, not correct them, but to like tell them about the danger to mankind that are cucumbers. Oh, our path across it in real life? Okay, now you gotta tell me where and when and why and how. But yeah, with cucumbers, it's a genetic thing. Like, you can either taste them or you cannot taste them. And like, pretty much all people who can... Oh, okay. Who can taste them feel like they're really, really bad. Okay, now I'm not even sure what I want to do. I have Priest of Titania, which is like insane. Okay. Play some more elves, do it for me. Even though we are probably still a dog in the mirror match, to be honest. Most elves players low? Okay. Just I don't want to accidentally ignore someone. Oh, see? Talk about the mirror match. We can't do that. This we do not win on turn 2. If he has Cradle or Heritage Steward. Oh, you did? Did you give me a warning? Oh, that's Heritage Steward. Oh, and Cradle, okay.
Combo whore.
And Violet Sim, but now all he needs is Nettle Sentinel. Nettle Sentinel and not even all that much of luck now. Okay, no Nettle Sentinel yet. Oh, he's passing? Haha, okay, now we're gonna have a lot of mana. The problem is we can't win with that. And we found another Cradle. What's the play? I think I really don't want to tap this because there's a chance I will need the mana. So let's just do it like this, even though it wastes a little bit of mana. I mean, mana is not the constricting factor. We have crop rotation. Problem is we also can't find anything that really disrupts him. But if we find untap effects, we can still go a little crazy. Okay, so is Mirror Entity already... Oh, we have a Trampler, but it doesn't have haste. Okay, so Mirror Entity's not killing him right now. Oh, we really want to find an untapper. I should have played the Heritage Steward, by the way. Actually, should I? No. Well, I should have. I was like, oh, but if I draw Glimpse, then I realized I don't draw Glimpse. So do I play Mirror Entity now? No, I don't. If we find... Okay, I was about to say, if we find Wirewood Symbiote, we can go in... I think we are infinite already. I think we are infinite. I'm not sure. Oh, but we don't have Beast Whisperer, so we can't go infinite yet. And we can't produce infinite mana on the opponent's turn, so we can't go like infinite blockers. Oh, Chocolate Man, now I think I know who you are. So So this is actually... Yeah, I think the best way to go about this is to do it like this. Let's focus a little bit. So we need to find a Suri, for example, or more guys that... Oh, Beast, yeah, or Beast Whisperer. Beast Whisperer makes us... Okay, Beast Whisperer seals it. Oh no, I screwed up. I needed to use Mirror Entity first. So I should have first made infinite mana. Okay, that's the problem. Because now I can technically draw my deck and make infinite mana, but only if I had the Wild Symbiote activation still like available. Which means I do have Virtual Range on the deck, so I can exchange this for a Cradle if I really need to. But I think for now... No, I think I actually do exchange this for a Cradle. Because now it means... Like, this deck is so technical, it's crazy. I really need to find Virtual Rangers now. But I think that's okay. Just want to maximize Priest. Do I play another one of those? I think I could actually play another one of those. Mana is not as much of an issue with Heritage to it. Wow, if I win this, this is gonna make a cool highlight. Okay, we found a Suri. We still need to find another Wild Symbiote. Oh, the opponent already conceded? Well, I guess we have an untapped for even more mana. Yeah, so it makes... Actually, I don't want to say it makes sense for the opponent to concede, but... I think we were like 92% to win it here. Maybe more. Actually more, probably. Yeah, the amount of mana we have, probably more even. Turn 3 kill. Turn 3 kill. With value elves. Have you seen goblins do that? Usually it involves like pile driver, pile driver, pile driver. We go like, deck. The downside of value elves is it takes like, opponent already conceded, it says the game has ended. It's still lagging. Like, you can't see that, but it already says opponent conceded on the left side. But it's so laggy. Oh, I have to click begin sideboarding when the deck became a thing. Oh, I already lost a minute? Okay. Anyway. Back to the game. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Is there anything else I want to change? Oh yeah, this is super embarrassing. This is really embarrassing, but I do bring in 2 Mindbreak traps. I'm not proud of it. But the matchup is really bad. And sometimes, like, it's better than Vision is. Like, in a regular Elves mirror, never bring in the Mindbreak traps. It's really bad. Like, almost any elf is better because you need those early elves to, like, get a glimpse going or get a natural order going. But we got neither. In which case, it's slightly better to have this. I wish we had Priest, because Priest is totally bonkers in the mirror. But what can you do? We can always draw her. That's pretty much my mantra whenever I play Magic. Like, if you don't have it, you can always draw it. Every single turn, and you've heard this before if you've been watching this channel, every single turn, they have this special mechanic in Magic. On your draw step, you get to Demonic Tutor for a random card in your deck. Which basically means draw a card. But I really want to emphasize how big like drawing a card every turn is, because like if you play a deck, there's a lot of top deck potential, and Elves is usually the kind of deck because it usually has a lot of mana, and then if you just happen to draw a really good card, give me a second here, do I want to play this or that way? I think I want to draw it like this, because if I draw Cradle, so yeah, you think of what you can draw, and you try to play towards that, and that's a playstyle that not everyone's comfortable with, because a lot of people, they want to be in control, they have the illusion of like being in control in a Magic game, so they shy away from decks that have high variance, even though there's even a chance that the high variance deck has the actual overall better EV, but the playstyle makes it so that it feels like awkward. Okay, Glimpse. Okay, well, if I can Mindbreak, I might Mindbreak Trap. Alright, this is one of those cards I want to Mindbreak Trap. I was about to say, if I do Mindbreak Trap something, it's either gonna be a Birch Law or a Heritage. Now I think I'm really just gonna try to get them on the Kratov, even though it's super unlikely. Problem also is that like there's many ways they can achieve that in a different way, like Natural Order or Senate, which I would also have to mind back trap. And sometimes it's even like it's a bait. I would sometimes do that when I have it in my hand and I think they might have mind back trap. Away, away, far away from this big town and the rain. It's really very nice to be home again. So let's see what's gonna happen over there. Problem is right now, if you really drew this many cards, we don't have any good top decks that win next turn. I mean, Cradle doesn't win because we don't have a lot of elves. Maybe in the third game I should really aggressively try to find Priest of Titania early on. Because she's the centerpiece of all the turn 3 kills we have. I used to play 4 Elfish Archdruid in a very early version of this, but that was just like too much mana for too little of again, it was too mid-rangey, not dangerous enough actually. So what's going to happen over there? I might actually mind back trap crop rotation. Oh, this looks like Natural Order actually. And he has only 3 cards in hand? Yeah, this looks like Natural Order. We might actually be able to mind back trap that. Yeah, this -2/-2, yeah, that's that's Natural Order. Unless he's got something else that costs 2 green and 2.
Denied.
I mean, we might still very likely lose, but let's see. It would be fun if we could win this. Cradle would be nice. It's a trap! I need Admiral Akbar! Oh, let me write that down. Fuck, I don't have a pen. I'm gonna put something in here so I know this is Admiral Akbar. So what's the plan? Plan is probably run out a story. Da 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 da. So if the opponent still has a Natural Order, it was all for nothing, but at least we gave ourselves a chance. Because now I think we might be able to pull something off if we draw Cradle. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 13. Nah, still not good enough. Man, I'm black. He would have played this the last turn, so I think he drew this turn. But the fact that he plays it makes me think that he's gonna kill us. Because there's no other real reason to play it other than maybe having Kratov in hand. Or another Natural Order. But he also played a land. Well, I guess he couldn't play one. It's a great little mental trick. Which one? The one about reminding myself of Admiral Akbar? Looks like Hardcast Kratov. But if you do Hardcast Kratov, you actually want to do it with Wirewood Symbiote instead of the... Well, doesn't really matter too much. We're dead either way, but the other one is more mana efficient. 15 stepper. Is that like one of those programs you have in the US to get off some kind of addiction? It's kind of cool if he wears that like proudly that he's like, oh, on 15 steps to get somewhere. Yeah, that's a pretty big one. 9, 18, 28, 41. 50. Yeah, you got that. Ah, okay.
Fatality.
Well, this is Fatality, us, not him. The man in black. The man in black. I recently played against regular Natural Order Elves, and they got Archon on Sorcery. Which was kind of funny because like I'm playing neither Natural Order nor Glimpse, so it was more like them locking themselves out. Maybe we can get like actually with Quirion Ranger we might be able to get a turn 2 Chitter equip. Dude, Quirion Ranger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dudes. Yeah, I think there is a way to get Chitta equipped on the second turn. Probably involves Heritage to the Nettle Sentinel though. I think I've actually done it before. Okay. Okay. If he doesn't kill us on the second turn and doesn't have like Wirewood protection, we could wreck him. This is how I got wrecked at GP Birmingham. At GP Birmingham, I played the mirror I think 4 times. Not even gonna lie. I was just like, I was so done with the Elfish Civil Wars after that. I think I went 1-3 in the mirror. It was like horrible. And one time I actually lost against Chitta. So let's start out like this and like this. Maybe I shouldn't show him that I have Chitta. So I can get Cradle here. I can actually equip Chitta. I can get Cradle to 3, bounce this, untap this, tap, equip. Yeah, I probably shouldn't show him. If he has this card, that's bad for me. But I'd rather not show him and make him, like, so he doesn't know he needs to really get Wirewood Symbiote down. First I was afraid. I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent... Okay, this is good for us. At least it's not a creature that taps for extra mana with Nettle Sentinel. Like, if he had Birchal Rangers, he would have played that instead of Query Ranger. That's why I'm thinking he doesn't have Birchal Rangers. Oh, this is how you do it if you have Heritage to it. So you could have Heritage to it here. This is exactly how you play it if you have Heritage to it. Yeah, he has Heritage to it. We could be in trouble now. I wish Crop Rotation could do something. Imagine if there was a land when it comes into play you can counter target spell. 4 Crop Rotation, oh fuck. We are in big trouble now. You know what I'm gonna do? I want to be able to have 6, so I'm gonna... Oh fuck. This is really big trouble for us now. If he finds Wirewood Symbiote, I think we're almost guaranteed dead. We're already in big trouble. But if he finds Wirewood Symbiote, it might be over. But then we still get to play a match, right? Yeah. Then we are 2-2. Your worst. Give it to me. This is... It's interesting he wouldn't get Beamos right there. Actually, we could have survived here by 1 point of life and lose our entire board. Maybe he really wants to play around my back trap. Oh, double! Okay, double is nice. Double is really... Okay, we're gonna take a lot of damage here.
Carrier has arrived.
It's like 60... something. 62? Let's see how much it's actually gonna be. I like how Metigona is actually calculating. You can see that it tries to move from bluff to damage, but it's like... Actually, Metigona is calculating more slowly than I. Or more slowly, as also quite slower.
Double kill.
Okay. 3 and 2, you can do it. Give me some random diamond. Give me Death in Texas. We started the stream on Death in Texas tonight. Let's end it on Death in Texas. Not the crazy Mark Barra Death in Texas, that like Death in Texas wrecks us. But actual crappy Death in Texas. This guy. Oh no, stop. Oh no. Oh, I wish we had... Oh, Chalice! Okay, we can beat that. Okay. We got this. Next one. Actually, I was about to say we're gonna find Cradle. No, we're probably not gonna find Cradle. No crop rotation. I'm a little scared of Blood Moon, but now it's less scary because we have the mighty Nanowife. What? Your opponent was probably all in on this? Really? Nice. Well, we can't really do anything else as well, but we have the green mana. And next turn, I think next turn I'm actually gonna run out the Beast Whisperer. What's going on there? Oh, is he gonna sudden shock us or something? Oh, he just added mana for funsies. Okay, now we're gonna be funny as well. We're gonna add a stop in his upkeep to make him skip his turn. Okay, here we go. Oh, we can actually kill the Chalice now, but do we really need to? I think we don't kill the Chalice yet. I think we're gonna just try to find more lands and do our thing. You got the mana, you got the power. That's how it works in Mana Land. Oh, Blood Moon, okay. I think Blood Moon is the card we actually wanna kill. Or do we even wanna kill any of those cards? I think we're just gonna go beat down. Beat down, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the elves come for you? Yeah, let's do it like this. Oh, Heritage Shield is a great card. I was almost gonna send him for that. Those go on the bottom. I think next time I'm gonna run out the Heritage Druid, add some mana. Oh, we have to discard even? Crop rotation. Even though, like, there's probably a scenario where we play Heritage Druid next turn. Actually, we can't play Heritage Druid. Is this gonna bridge? This is always bridge. And the games go, oh, Magus, okay. Okay, now I guess we're gonna be forever Blood Moon, but that's okay. Actually, we didn't want to draw the Heritage Druid because now we can't sign up for it. But I guess what we can do is we can... Nah. It's actually a little bit annoying because we don't have more green mana. How do we get more green mana? Priest next turn? Probably Priest. I just wish I could do more with my mana this turn. But let's do it like this. Now we have to hope that he doesn't have Fury Confluence. Actually, I should probably really try to get to a position where Fury Confluence doesn't fuck us over. Because right now it does big time. Okay, this helps. The opponent probably doesn't know, but this actually helps. He already got enough of those. There's even a way, maybe we can actually win next turn. Oh no, Fury Confluence. Fuck! Okay, jump. Okay. Okay. I thought this was gonna be bad, but it's not. What if we... Rexage the Chalice? That's not great. Rexage the Blood Moon? I think Rexaging the Chalice is more important. Or is it? No. Rexaging the Blood Moon is more important. can always find a different way to get Violet Team into play. Now we can draw like an extra card. Actually, 2 extra cards. Also, the cover makes it so that we can play the Heritage Shield next turn. Yeah, I think this is okay. I wonder whether I want to cycle one of my creatures to make it more likely for me to find a basic forest. I think I actually want to do that. Gonna cycle this? Yeah, this is fine. Yes, I'm still streaming, but this is the last match of the night. Okay, Chandra begun. Okay. And now, since Blood Moon is gone, I'm actually not that afraid of Fury Confluence now. Rebel Master we can beat. Oh fuck, he found the Magus. The Magus is a big problem. Actually not a big problem, but it's certainly annoying. Senate would be nice? No, okay, so what's the play? It's a little annoying that we can only ever play like 1 creature at a time. But we need to find a Senate. Or at least a green mana source, because the moment he kills the Lana Wives, we are in so much trouble. Like, we are not only in trouble, we are what they call in a world of hurt. I mean, we play like 3 of our basic forests. I know that's not like we actually play 3. I wanted to play 4, but I was too greedy to buy an extra one. So, are you gonna send this guy in? I mean, I actually kind of want to send this guy in, even though like we don't need the extra draw. But if he trades with Magus, that would be nice. It doesn't. Okay. Not even sure what I wanna get rid of now. Maybe even the mirror entity, even though it can actually win a single swing. Nah, let's get rid of the mirror entity. Okay, Legion Warboss. We should eventually find something, I hope. This is probably gonna be a ton of damage. Oh, it has to attack each combat? Okay, maybe we can actually kill that next turn. Actually, this just outright dies to Beast Whisperer, right? Maybe we should have kept back the Beast Whisperer so we can kill one of his tokens. I'm still gonna take the damage, it's okay. Basic Forest. Priest, oh, Priest types. Okay. Another land. Okay. So if we can get the Priest next turn, that would be cool. Does this actually outright die to Beast Whisperer? Looks like. Okay, so it looks like he drew a land. I don't think there's anything for 5 he can do that would be scary. Hazoret, okay. He has a lot of tokens, but we have the Beast Whisperer attack. Marcus, his name is Marius. Marius of the Moon. Okay, now this is a lot of shit coming our way. I have to figure out what we're gonna do. He's mentoring something. Okay. So this is the easy. What? This is haste? What? All? That's a lot of damage actually. Okay, let's figure this out. This is probably like an easy block. Does this have trample or something? How much damage is this actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. And then this guy can maybe kill us next turn? Probably not. But we might be dead either way. What if I block like this? Actually, can I kill my opponent next turn? The problem is we can't get rid of the Magus, and the Magus is still... Can we make infinite mana next turn? Do we still have Birchflow Rangers? It's funny how it always comes down to Birchflow Rangers. Also, we need to find a basic forest. Or we need to do so many things, and I think we might not be able to do it. I think we might actually lose. What if I block like this? Because the Hazoret will eventually get us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 down to 4. But then next turn he only has like these and Hazoret. One of your cards. Next turn he can kill anything. I wonder whether I need the extra mana from the Visionary, but I think I don't. Maybe there's a way we can make it so that we live an extra turn. Yeah, the Magus card is pretty good. Like a friend of mine once said, like, Elves is probably one of the few the extra Magus of the Moon is actually better than Blood Moon. Don't double block Rebel if you are letting Hazard swing. Oh yeah. Good anyway. Yeah, Hazard probably double throwing one at the Hazard would have been nice. That's also like 5 damage that we get to prevent. But let's see. Basic Forest would also be nice because then Script Ranger untaps Priest. Can we afford to run out the first Beast Whisperer? So basically we run out Beast Whisperer for 4. And then we don't have a way to untap the Priest. I think it's too greedy to run out Beast. We need the green mana for other stuff. We could also just go ahead and like start cycling our dudes, but I think this is the correct first step. Senate. No basic forest, no Senate. I think we want to play the Script Ranger because we really want to find the basic forest. Before, actually, let's do it like that. Sorry, probably not doing anything. Can y'all feel that? Can y'all feel that? Jig it out. I think at this point we're starting to cycle our dudes. Yes, always good to check it. Nope. I think now, I guess if you find a basic forest in this draw, we can untap Priest. That would be nice. Okay, basic forest. So where are we gonna go from here? Is this Suri lethal now? Suri might actually be lethal now, who knows? So we have a ton of mana, so we have like this. And then untap Priest. Tap Priest again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 6 and 5. Minus... Basically we got 11. We got 4 and 4, is that right? Yeah, we get 4 and 4, so we can activate Suri once, which gives this dude 5 and this dude 5, which is not lethal, which sucks. Untap Priest after 10, tap Priest after 10, yeah, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 green, 4 green and 4 red. I guess if I find another Senate, that will also do it. Maybe. Last Beast was born, number 2 go from there. I can see that, yeah. I think it's the one thing I'm looking for. Problem is I also can't, like, I'm really not sure what I'm looking for. I think only Senate. And if I draw Birchlow Ranger before I get to Senate, then I'm also in trouble. What? No, I mean, oh, I clicked the wrong one. No! Oh, I almost passed the turn. Maybe I can actually play enough creatures to survive. Now that I think about that. Maybe that's actually where I want to go with this. Because Hazoret doesn't kill me next turn. You can only discard 1 card. Because he doesn't have enough mana. Unless he gets rid of Magus of the Moon. So I need to make sure that Magus actually doesn't die. Oh, we found Birch Rangers, by the way. We can play that Morphed. I totally forgot about that. Yes, I'm on 4. So if I play this Morphed, I can actually unmorph it with my last green mana. This is how we go Power Rangers! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So is this actually... You know what I should do? I should try to get a Suri out because next turn... Oh no, I can't untap Priest because I don't have a basic forest. Oh, this is quite... Oh, I was like, I didn't press the key, but it came up. So I got 1 mana, 2 mana, 1 mana, 2 mana. Technically I got 3 mana, I'm just not sure if I really want to use that. So Hazoret gets us to 2. Then he's got 1, 2, 3. Actually we can take one of those, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures we need to block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we might actually be able to do this. And then we try to kill him with the sword. We just need to make sure not to block Magus of the Moon so that it dies. I think I actually kind of want to pass the turn here. Might be wrong. This is intense. Okay, this is gun, this is gun. This be gun. I guess this be gun. Okay, let's see. I mean, the opponent also draws a card. Like, if he draws Sphere of Confluence, it's like... I think Chandra might also... Chandra... I'm not sure if Chandra does it. Chandra kills one of our blockers. Or shoots 2 in our face. That's not good enough. We really need to make sure that Priest of Titania survives. Blocks are actually not trivial. Oh, can this shoot 2 creatures? No, it cannot shoot creatures, right? To each opponent, yeah. Indestructible haste. No trample though. Shouldn't have unworked Rangers, good point. Or maybe I should, you know? Because I had a green floating, and like greens, like colored mana is... That's what it's about. But you might be right, maybe I already have enough green mana. Next turn I'm just gonna try to kill him with a sword. It's kinda cool this match, I kinda like it. I hope we get to win this, that would be pretty cool. Play the land. Oh. Is this just enough to make us block? To make us block with all of our creatures? That would be like pretty bad for us, but we still have Priest. Oh, Magus is still not attacking! I would have totally attacked with him with Magus, because that's such a free attack. We lose if he attacks with Magus, if we kill Magus. Anyway, we have perfect information, so now we should be able to make this work. Jump block on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who's our Mr. Jump block? You are Mr. Jump block. You are Mr. Block the 2-3, the 2-2. You are Mr. Block another one of those. So how much damage is coming through? I wouldn't get a turn. If Magus dies, I immediately... Like, if Magus died on his turn, I immediately die. Because then he activates Hazoret twice, because then he has enough mana to do that. That's why I was saying, like, if Magus dies on his turn, it's immediately over. Let's see. Actually, I'm not sure what I want to die. Tipsy, he can. Tipsy Soul, you missed the part where he had 2 cards in his hand in his main phase. I'm trying to figure out which creature I want to die, like to trade. I think this makes more mana. Guys, you missed the part, like, you probably missed the part where he had 2 cards in his hand in his main phase. Like, the way I imagined it to be was he can attack with Magus, and I can never kill Magus, because if I kill Magus, then he discards the 2 cards he has in hand, because suddenly he has 6 mana, because these are freed, and then we die. He played a city, mountain for the turn, or a city, I don't remember, and the Rebel Master, and then he has like 2 in hand. No, I'm actually talking about the Magus dying on this very turn. Like, if the opponent did nothing, like didn't play any cards and attacked with Magus, if I block it, I immediately die. So, actually I have 2 Priest of Titania. Yeah, we have perfect information. I'm not sure what's so scary to me right now. I'm wondering whether I'm missing anything. Like, this doesn't have trample, he's not drawing any cards. I think we got this. Okay, let's see if we got this. Deem said, yeah, you missed the part where I said that it was if you did it like that. Like, you guys, you probably forgot that he had 2 cards in his hand when I said that. So I think now, let's use one of those. It should be pretty easy to get there. Let's play this first, just in case. And let's add the red mana. I guess now we don't even have symbiotes left in the deck, so this should be easy now.
Finish him!
Yeah, double pump is easily enough, right? You can even untap the priest. Oh, not enough. Doesn't really matter, does it? Actually, let's lose the priest twice. That actually probably makes more sense. I guess I could also have tapped the birch law, but it doesn't really matter. I think we get another, get even another pump. Down to 1 life. That feels good. These are the games where you feel like, yes! What? My compute, no! Yes, let's wait for an answer from the program. Are we getting hacked? No, we are not getting hacked. It's just my computer is slow. That felt good.
Fatality.
So, Dragon Stompy, huh? What's our plan against Dragon Stompy? Yet none of those cards does anything against Dragon Stompy. Literally none of those cards does anything. I guess Chitte could be okay. Actually, Chitte is not that bad. It also kills Magus of the Moon and works on a Blood Moon. What are you gonna take out? Maybe even Crop Rotation. Like, Crop Rotation on the draw doesn't feel great. Can find a basic though. Maybe even Mirror Entity. Even though Mirror Entity, like, Mirror Entity is only really great when there's no Blood Moon or Magus, because then Mirror Entity lets you survive Fury Confluence. But I think I might actually want... No, I'm not sure. Actually, I kinda like Crop Rotation. If the opponent doesn't have anything, like any first turn Chalice or Blood Moon, then, like, if he keeps a hand that only does something crazy on the second turn, then Crop Rotation is actually a way to circumvent either of those 2 plans. Okay, this is great. This is reasonable against Chalice, and great against Blood Moon. Looks to be Chalice. Yeah, it's Chalice. Oh no, it's Blood Moon? It's Chalice, okay. Cavern, 1 time, okay. Oh no, we shouldn't play anything. I was like, okay, let's play the Lana Wives. Yeah, Mirror Entity is the only reason for the splash, because it goes infinite. Okay, now we need to find something. Come on, land. Actually, if he plays Blood Moon now, this could be too much for us. Okay, yeah, this is too much for us. Okay, I guess we gotta win on the play now. I think we could have beaten either the Chalice or Trinisphere, or even Chalice plus Trinisphere, but not the 3 of those, like including Rebel Master. Yeah, no, 2 Rebel Masters, that's just too much. Okay, that was a quick game compared to the first one. Like, okay, we didn't play a single spell, but we got the 2 basic lands. I was like, yes, this sucks. They should print, no, they shouldn't print. I was about to say, they should print a forest that uses 2 green, but you can only spend it on elves. Let's not do that. Yeah, let's just do this right again. Baby, baby, I know something. You say. Let's win this one, okay? That would be nice. 3 and 2? That would be okay. Break even, open the chest, get rich. Oh god. Guys, I can't tell you. Today, I just felt like I went 4-1 at some point, and I got 8 chests, and I was like, actually, let's open the chests. Big mistake. I got like less than a ticket worth of cards. Like chests are around 1.8 tickets right now on Magic Online, and I honestly wonder how. Maybe just because of the player points, but if it's really just because of the player points, that effect is probably gonna wear out at some point. Who knows? I'm not sure. Vibrant Symbiote plus Entity plus usually like a Priest that taps for 3 usually makes you go infinite. And then if you have like a Beast Whisperer, then you also draw your entire deck. But often enough it's enough just to have infinite mana. Okay, what's this gonna be? Moon. Moon would be okay. Oh no, the Chalice, okay. So I think I actually wanna get Korean Ranger here. Oh, it's in my hand! Ooh, I'm playing this version. Okay, yeah, true, I'm playing this version. So I should probably get Wild Symbiote. I mean, Wild Symbiote is the conservative play. Getting Lanowives is the aggressive play, because that gives me 4 mana next turn. Wild Symbiote is better if he has like actual mass removal. I'm just wondering if I get Wild Symbiote and he has mass removal, I think I'm not coming back either way because I can't recast the Finton F, so I probably should go for the aggressive thing, and that's to get... Actually, no, Battle Ranger doesn't do it. And that's to get Lanowives. And pass, and hope it gets there. I should come to an NSYNC concert. It's vintage tournament that allows proxies in July, it's my birthday. Oh fuck, opponent has promo. Oh, you mean New York Stock Exchange? No, New York Stacks Exchange. I remember that. I was like, no, what, there's an NSYNC concert? Oh my, I almost wanna cast Priest now. She's gonna be so good next turn. You know what, I'm gonna cast... Actually, on the other hand, this guy trades with Legion Warboss. But the extra elves aren't really gonna do much for me. But he trades for Legion Warboss, and that's what I wanna do. I just hope the opponent is now out of stuff that matters. Okay, oh, Chitter would have been nice. Oh, Chitter would have been nice. Would, should, could. I've got an article for that on my website. I think it...
How will everybody's heard about the bird?
Trinisphere. Okay, attacks each... So now we just... I think we just trade for the Warboss, we have to. Because it represents a lot more damage overall. I even hardcast this? Okay, that's cute. Should I cast Priest and then see what I can do in the next turn? Or should I outright kill his only red source? Maybe even. But that's probably bad because it doesn't answer any of our problems. I think I'm gonna cast Priest, take a bunch of damage, and then on the next turn try to go crazy. There's even a world where... No, Beast Whisperer is not great in the face of Chalice. Oh, in the face of Trinisphere. Okay, now we're gonna take 5, which is okay. Okay, let's do this. Cradle! Oh, I wish I had... Actually... let's say I get a Suri. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 9 damage in his face. You can only use 1 Ancient Tomb after that. I think a Suri would actually be... Maybe a Suri is where I wanna be. I could also get Rexage, but that's not killing anytime soon. I also don't have access to white mana, so maybe a Suri is where it's at. Scoos is not in the deck. I've been thinking about Scoos maybe in the sideboard, but this deck needs even more dedicated sideboard cards because like the matchups are very, very volatile in terms of like there's decks that you crush and there's decks that really crush you. And with like regular elves, it's a little more balanced. But I could totally see Scoos in the sideboard. Maybe eventually, like, I've been missing it on a couple of occasions for sure. It's not until July 20th. I would love to go, but I probably can't afford. to go? I could also just get a Suri and do nothing, and then wait a turn and then try to kill him. That way I also get to beat, what's it called? Fury Confluence. Because now he cannot attack. So if I activate a Suri, I attack 4, 8, 9. I actually don't hate that, just waiting. And then if he really has something, I can regenerate. I should have attacked with the Dryad, I don't know. Oh well. So, I think Fury Confluence needs to do it for 2, which also cleans his board, which would be nice. And all of my guys survive, and then I can do some beatdown. Oh, and he does nothing. Okay. Okay. Oh, now we even got this. Oh, see what we can do now? We can now even play Mirror Entity. I think Mirror Entity might be... Oh, but Mirror Entity doesn't give trample. Maybe we just shouldn't. Maybe we should just like a Suri. Can we use Suri twice? We can.
Finish him!
Yeah. Looks good. 23 damage, sir. Just like you ordered. That will teach you. You need better art for your goblin tokens, man. That was close. I mean, technically, he can still have something like Pyrokinesis, but he would have used that by now. Oh, okay.
Fatality.
Oh, I needed that. That's 3 and 2. That's actually an okay way to end the evening.
Perfect.
Well, it wasn't really perfect, was it? Oh, sure. Oh, sure. We need more dances. Anyway, this is gonna be it for tonight. I hope you liked what you saw. This deck has a lot of potential. I think we still need to work on it a little more. There's certain things that I'm not happy about. And that's primarily not being able to deal with stuff on board, which is kind of hard for this one. I hope you like this. Try playing with the Suri again. You failed her by your mouth because Barbara isn't an elf. I don't remember that, but that certainly sounded like something that might have happened. So yeah, this is gonna be it for me tonight. If you want to see more of this, I've got that on my website. There's a video about value elves. There's also regular elves. There's like chaos elves. There's also merfolk. Just today, I think I'm just an hour or something, I'm gonna also release the Phoenix thing. The Grixis Phoenix list that we played that also did pretty well. So, if you guys like this, give me a follow on Twitter at @itsjulian23. Give me a follow here. Give me your Prime subscriptions. Give me all of them, at least for a month. And yeah, I'm not gonna stream tomorrow. I might stream on Wednesday. I'm definitely not gonna stream on Thursday. Friday maybe. So I will likely... Oh, here we go. Screeves the Prime subscription. Thanks for joining the Glimpse chain. You're number 4. Like, you know, 4 is where your opponent gets to really feel it. Like, number 4 is where it feels like, fuck, they're really running away with the game. Like, even 3 is already pretty backbreaking, but 4 is, this is where you, like, start bending over and be like, okay, let's think about sideboarding. So you're number 4. You made the opponent. You made him, like, I don't know. I wanted to say submissive, but that is like a sexual connotation. So, I hope you like this. Where's our end credit song? I usually play a certain thing towards the end, and it's been a while since I